Well. What's going on, people? Warlock Views here. Back at you with another video. Why don't you like, subscribe, and check this out. Anyway, you can tell by the title of this video, I want to touch on this thing that Jillian Michael from that fitness lady from The Biggest Loser said on a interview that she was having, and it turned into something that it really should have never, ever turned into. But it did, and a lot of people got upset about it, and a lot of people got pissed off, and I don't understand why. And right now, I'm going to let you hear this, and you tell me why people got so pissed off.
Can't batten that. Well, you've said before that you think political correctness has gone too far in the health and fitness world. What did you mean by that?
Political correctness has just like become so, I think it's insane. And it's like the pendulum, just as far as it swings in one direction, it swings back in the other, right? And you've got these crazy extremes, whereas, oh, she's too fat to be a pop star. Well, you say things like that, and, then there's going to be, you should never be able to say things like that, right? But for years, people were. They could fat shame, and they could exclude people, and they could make people feel less than in all forms of media. And we should always be inclusive, but you cannot glorify obesity. It's dangerous. It kills people. It's the #1 cause of bankruptcy in our country. So there's a middle ground here. Now it's like, oh, that woman is 250 pounds, good for her. And it's like, it shouldn't be one way or the other. It's really no one's business to comment. It's not something you should judge. It's not something you should sell to her. But, 250 pounds, I would say 999 times out of 1,000 is going to mean heart disease, cancer, diabetes, autoimmune issues, and early death. Like,
I have to say, I've personally found, and I love celebrities like Lizzo or Ashley Graham who are really preaching self-acceptance.
I love her music. Yeah, 100%. I don't know anything about her. I'm sure she's a cool, awesome chick.
Yeah, and I love that they're putting images out there that we normally don't get to see of bodies that we don't get to see being celebrated. And
why are we celebrating her body? Why does it matter? That's what I'm saying. Like, why aren't we celebrating her music? Because it isn't going to be awesome if she gets diabetes.
Well, I want to ask you...
I'm just being honest. Like, I love her music. Like, my kid loves her music. But there's never a moment where I'm like, and I'm so glad that she's overweight. Like, why do I even care? Well, why is it my job to care about her weight?
For a lot of people, it's that image resonates, that they feel good enough. And actually, I want to get to a tweet about this that was in response to your conversation with Wendy Williams yesterday when you spoke a little bit about body positivity. And Coco Pops tweeted, saw Jillian Michaels talk about people celebrating obesity. Body positivity isn't about celebrating being unhealthy, and you can be overweight and be healthy. It's embracing yourself without society's permission. Very disappointed by what she said and the presumptive tone. So what do you say to a response like this?
Okay, I would say, first of all, most people that are morbidly obese are not healthy. Now, if they're working on losing weight, then because they're working out and they're eating right, you can reverse that stuff pretty quick. But I've been doing this a real long time. I've yet to meet a person that's gotten themselves to 200, 250, 300 pounds, and the doctor goes, looking good. No, just no. I just no. So I would say to Coco Puff, like, first of all, this isn't what you do. You haven't been to the doctor with person after person after person after person that's 100 pounds overweight and looked at their labs. Like, you don't know. That's not what you do. I'm not saying, and never have I said, that we shouldn't be inclusive and accepting. I'm saying that I don't love Lizzo because she's overweight. I like her because of her music. Mm-hmm. By the way, if you said to me, like, hey, Lizzo can live to be 90 and motivate people, or she can die at 60, like, and motivate people, why wouldn't I say, like, I really hope she's as healthy as she can be? I don't. It's not about saying that I don't respect her. I don't think she's awesome. I absolutely do, but I also would hate to see her get sick. And I mean, it's the number one cause of bankruptcy. It's a problem. Like, these are facts.
Well, I want to.
All right, so first and foremost, she's talking about fitness. She's talking about health. And, you know, it's funny that people always want to talk about how healthy they are and things of that nature, especially big women. They want to talk about their big and fluffy and all of that. That's fine and dandy. But at the same token, what Jillian Michael said was 1,000% correct. And I don't get where her saying this about Lizzo was a big problem. As she said, why do we have to celebrate her body? Why can't we just celebrate her music? And don't get me wrong, I've never listened to Lizzo. I don't know what her music sounds like, so I can't judge either way. As a matter of fact, I might go check it out just to see what it is. But she's talking about she's trying to promote self-awareness, self-positivity, body. And she's trying to promote all of that. But you're promoting an unhealthy lifestyle. Now, don't get me wrong. It's just so damn funny that people want to jump in her case because of this political correctness. It's just ridiculous that Jillian Michaels, has come under such scrutiny because of something that she said that people don't want to accept, but it's 150% true. Now, what I want to let you hear next is Lizzo's initial reply to what Jillian Michael says. And if you're trying to promote all of this positivity and self-awareness, do you really think this is something that you should say? Check it out. Okay, so what was the point of that? And honestly, it's like, you see this picture. This is just utterly freaking ridiculous. All right, a lot of the guys that like big girls, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But this looks truly stank. It really does. Without a shadow of a freaking doubt, it looks stank. There's nothing sexy about this. And if it is, somebody please comment down below and tell me what's sexy about it. Because as Jillian Michael said, it's like if she could live to 90 and promote what she's promoting and live healthier, or she can live to 60. You know what? I have a question. I have a really good question. How many obese women do you know that lived to be old? Now, I know everybody's definition of old is different, but I'm saying 60, 70, 80 years old. How many women do you know that have lived to be that old? And how many big women do you know, whether they be young or mid-age or what have you, that do not have health issues? I mean, serious health issues. And the other thing that she touched on, she said it's the number one cause of bankruptcy in America. And I'm quite sure that a lot of you don't know exactly what she means by that. So I'll explain it to you. What she means by that is the fact that when you're overly obese and you have all of these health problems, you're going to have medical bills, you're going to have health issues that 8 times out of 10 will cause you to not be able to work or work in a lessened capacity, which means you're not going to be able to take care of yourself and your own bills or what have you. You'll file bankruptcy, you may become homeless, or whatever. It doesn't really matter, but you're not going to be able to produce the same way that you would if, in fact, you were healthier. Now, I'm not saying that all big people develop all of these different diseases that Jillian spoke of, but I'm going to ask you this question. All of the people that you know that are overly obese, name me one that doesn't have at least one of those health issues. Name me one. That's all I'm asking. Just one. So, saying that, Lizzo, like I said, don't know you. Don't want to get to know you, because even though your music may be awesome, your offstage personality sucks. That crap that you did at the Lakers game was crass. The stuff that came out of your mouth just in response to someone speaking the truth just goes to show you just what a lot of people and myself have been saying. And the last thing is, you know what? I got one last thing. Because it's been said that a lot of times when you get a big woman, and especially a big black woman, doctors really don't like to tell them, hey, you're fat, you're obese, you're overweight, you need to lose weight, or what have you, because they're going to catch hell behind it. And recently I've been visiting the hospital a lot, as someone was in there that I knew, and I wanted to see if this was actually true and put it to the test. And what I found out was, for the most part, it is. I mean, it was two doors down from where the person that I was visiting. It was a overly obese lady in there, black woman. And I was out at the nurses' station, you know, they had a nurses' station where the nurses sit. And I was talking to one of the nurses, and the doctor was out there saying, he was basically saying, I really don't want to go in here and tell this woman this bad news. And one of the nurses, and I'm not using no names, but one of the nurses was like, why? He said, because she's not going to want to hear it. She's been talking about there's nothing wrong with her being the size that she is. She's a beautiful big woman and all of that stuff, and and he was regretting it doing that. And I'm like, I'm saying to myself, how is she going to sit in there and go against everything that the test is showing her while she's in here from the beginning? And of course, I couldn't get the doctor to tell me what it was, but it just goes to show you that black women, black obese women, are extremely defiant. They are set in their damn ways, and they don't give a shit. They don't give a damn about what kind of health issues is causing them, as long as they can get attention. And that's a sad way to be, because it's like, it's just sad. And I wish that in some ways that they would come to grips and understand being overly obese is not healthy. And if they have anybody that they care about, they would do something about it. And don't get me wrong, I know for a fact that there are some people that really don't have a say in it. It's genetically they're bred to be that way. But you can do things to help yourself, and most of them don't want to. They don't see a need to, because them being obese, fat, I don't know what the heck just happened, but I was almost to the end of the video nonetheless. But what I wanted to end this with, and I want to say this. I do not think that Lizzo is a bad-looking girl. Well, I really don't know what she looked like under all that makeup and weave and all of that. But when she's made up, she's not a bad-looking girl. I just hope that she learns how to be a little bit more ladylike. She's a talented young lady from what I hear. I do believe she has a classical music background with the flute. So she has to have some type of talent because I damn sure as hell can't play the flute. But I want to leave y'all with something. And with all the negativity that Jillian has received, I'm going to leave y'all with a couple of tweets, or was it Instagram? One of the two that people posted that had the same outlook that Jillian had. And I'm going to leave y'all with those. And as they're playing, I'm going to say to you what I always say. Always be true to yourself, because without doing that, you can never be true to no one else. This is Warlock Views. I'm out.